M&K Exotics presents Not Another Reptile Podcast.
Hey, Taylor. Hey, Shawn. Welcome to the show. So glad you guys can make it. Taylor wanted to
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me, Holly.
Yeah, Taylor was like so excited. She contacted me. She's like, I got to co-host this. I'm like, bet. Absolutely. Anything Taylor wants, Taylor gets.
I like the shirt, Taylor.
Right? I know, right?
I don't have one, so I'm supporting Taylor tonight.
Yeah, wait, where's my shirt?
Looked at Mom like, where is mine?
I just dropped in to visit.
Hey, Sammy, glad you can make it as always, man. James Perry, what's up, bud? And of course, Stan, still in my prayers, Stan, thinking about you every day. Shane Hall, how's it going? Mark. Mike. Don't try Mike. We got the stickers today. Taylor, you have yours handy.
Yes, I do.
Way up there. Look at that, y'all. If you need one of those, can you bring it a little bit closer to the camera? There we go. We got M&K Exotics, which is one of the sponsors, and he's sitting in the cab of the truck driving it. So there you go. Reptiles and Oddities, how's it going? All right, Shawn, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty well. You know, it's winter is a depressing time of the year. But you know, we're pushing through. Everybody's keeping busy. You know, we got COVID in the house again, so we're just going through the motions.
Man, that stuff just doesn't seem like it's ever going to go away. Ever.
No, we're stuck with it now.
Taylor, like a month and a half ago, I got really sick. And I went to the Pomona show and got sick again, like a week and a half later. Yep. And everything I tested for, flu, COVID, and everything, come back negative. But like when you totally lose your voice and you can barely move, there's something up with that, right? Yeah. So I don't know.
Definitely. Stores.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So Taylor has a laundry list of questions. So I got to hear that y'all were friends. That's awesome. And you know, Shawn, I know you're in Baker's chat or his Patreon. So I'm excited to learn more about you myself.
Can I ask the first question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Go ahead, Effie.
How'd you pick those?
What's that?
How did you pick your name, Forbidden Balls?
Okay, so when I got back into reptiles and I made the conscious choice that I was getting a ball python. That's it. Now, keep in mind, I used to hate snakes. I didn't care for snakes. And I told my wife, and she's like, there's no way in hell you're never getting one. I'm not going to have them in my house. I got the feeling like it was something forbidden for me to own. And so she told me no, so I went and bought it anyway. And that started it all. I bought a Mojave in 2019, and that's what kicked off everything.
Nice.
So does your wife help you with the reptiles?
Oh no, she won't even step foot in this room.
So it's your man cave, in other words.
Yeah, I mean, it was already my man cave. I mean, I got all my deer heads down here and everything. So this was already like my room. But there, yeah, she won't even step foot in here now.
I think it's pretty cool. Go ahead, Taylor. I'm going to let you ask the questions now.
Okay, I'm going to ask another one. Shawn, when you were a kid, did you chase your mother with snakes and reptiles?
No. The first reptile I had was an iguana. And I'll never forget, I was a kid. I was probably like 8 or 9, and I got it at a fair. You know how like you win the goldfish, you throw the ping pong in the bowls? Well, they had 1 gallon fish bowls, and you had to get a wiffle ball into the top of it, and you won an iguana. So one month he handed me like $20. He's like, this kid's never gonna win. And all of a sudden, here I come running over with this little critter carrier with a baby iguana in it, and she was actually really supportive. She used to help me with them and everything. No, but I never chased her with them.
Very good, very good.
What got you into the snakes?
All right, so I've always been a collector. I always had aquariums. Like this room used to be full with aquariums before I got into the ball pythons. And then I started getting interested in getting another reptile again. And like so many other people, it's probably like 2018, I found Brian's vlogs. And when I was a kid, I was, I'd see a normal ball python anywhere, and that never really caught my attention. So when I started watching Brian's vlogs, I was like, and he's doing egg cuttings, and I'm seeing all these crazy combinations that are coming out and everything. I was like, man, I got to get back into this. And I went to a tattoo shop, and the owner had his giant. I thought she was giant. No, looking back now, she was like a 4,000 gram female, but he had her out, and he let me check her out and everything. I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And it was shortly after when I ordered the Mojave.
Nice.
How many do you have now?
I don't think my wife is watching. 50, 54, 55.
And what would be the magic cutoff number? Like you wouldn't go over this many.
I'm very comfortable where I'm at right now. Like I have empty racks. Like I have empty slots still in the 5540. I have empty racks over here. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at right now. I'm actually getting rid of like my lower end stuff. I posted some proven breeder females and stuff, and like I have an extra normal, so I posted that stuff up for sale.
Gotcha. And what's your favorite thing about keeping the snakes?
For me, it's especially now that I'm producing clutches, it's the adrenaline rush. Cutting an egg and being like, did I hit that combo? It's that 2-3 year drive of getting to that point, getting the eggs, and then finally, like all your hard work, it comes down to that moment, and it's not even in your control. And, it's a form of gambling, and it gives me a rush, and I really enjoy that part. And I enjoy being in here. I enjoy hanging out with the animals. I enjoy, just the maintenance. This is my quiet time, my peaceful time. I have a coated doorknob, so like not even my kids can come in here. So unless I let them in. So this, this is my little mental space where I reset everything, and it gets me in a good spot.
I'm still here, Shane. I had to run to the other room real quick. And I'm actually still trying to eat supper too. So like Taylor's got this, right? And of course, Mama Effie.
So why did you get into breeding them? Oh, we're frozen.
So she
Try
asked
again,
Shawn,
T?
why did you get into breeding them? Like, what made you want to breed ball pythons?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear us, Shawn?
All right, try one more time.
Why did you get into breeding ball pythons? What got you started with breeding?
It's okay. So I bought Dexter the Mojave, and not trying to circle back to Brian, but you know, I saw bells on his page, and I'm like, man, I really want a white snake with blue eyes. And the same gentleman, James, at Morph Mechanics that I got Dexter from, he had a clutch like a few months later, and it had a bell in it. I'm like, well, you know, I can breed these two together, and then, you know, I'll have two snakes. I can breed them. They can put their own food and bedding and everything, and it'll be a good thing.
Yep. Do you go to shows and vend at all? He is frozen. Are we frozen?
Y'all are not. He is, though.
Okay.
So, no, I have not vended any shows yet.
Are you gonna?
I absolutely am going to, but they're all going to be local for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have about 67 snakes, I think. Right. And I really am trying to thin out at this point. But I do like to go to the shows and hang out with our friends. And
Yep.
the best part of it is going to the bar afterwards and eating and just hanging out with everybody and learning.
We're always too tired to do that after we vend.
Well, yeah, I can see that. But like I haven't vended yet. So here we go. Here's Shawn again.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it on my phone because my wife's computer is not cooperating.
That's fine.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So, Shawn, I was wondering, do you vend? Do you go to shows and vend, or will you do that?
I'd like to think eventually I will. Since October was a year since I hatched my first clutch, I probably produced about 30 babies since then, the high 20s. And luckily, I've been very fortunate. I've been able to get rid of everything. I just got rid of my last one in around Christmas time. So just with the clutches not coming frequently enough and everything, I didn't really have enough inventory to pay for a table at a show. So I just haven't gotten to that point yet. But eventually, I would definitely like to do that.
So what is your favorite gene that you're working with right now? Recessive, not whatever. Smash.
It's so common, but I absolutely love highway and freeway stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I produce some freeways, some banana freeways. I have highway stuff raising up. I just got animals to put pied into my freeways and highways. I just clown. So I love that whole complex. The other thing I'm very excited for is hopefully monsoon at the end of this year, where I can start creating visuals and start working my own genes into that and going, on my own direction with that project.
Stan has a really good question. Son, what clutches are you most anticipated about this year?
As of what's breeding right now and on its way, I probably have to say I actually just picked up, with everything going on, I just picked up a Enchi Banana Bongo Het Clown male from BHB, and he's already breeder size. He's a proven breeder. I'm really looking forward to putting Bongo into more clown stuff. I absolutely love Bongo clowns. I think they look incredible. So for me that year, if I can get 2 clutches from him, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pair my pastel fire yellow belly bongo female to a chocolate Batman right now.
Oh, nice.
To try to make some hits out of everything. So
very nice. Yeah, he's actually in a tub right now with a clown I got from Taylor.
Oh heck yeah! Look at him
go. So I've heard you say Brian, of course. But who are some people that have inspired you through the journey?
Through the journey. I tell you what. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have found him without Baker. But like Anthony Soto at Reptile Creations, he's been such a huge help to me. I've gotten so many animals from him. He's always been incredible to deal with. I ask him questions, and some breeders are like, want to hold back information and everything. Like I even asked him one day before I bought an animal from him. I was like, is this a good direction? He's like, honestly, I'd probably go this way with it. As far as like internet personalities and everything, it was what's his name? Chris Hardwick. I used to watch him all the time. Him, Miguel, everybody watches Miguel. But and then Kevin at Nerd. Like the way he treats his animals and the way he cares for them and the respect he gives them, it just, you can tell Kevin's a really good dude, and I really appreciate what he does for this hobby. And it made me want to be, if I could be half as good as keeper as Kevin, it's a step in the right direction.
Right.
For sure. For sure.
So besides Taylor, if you had a paid trip to go meet anybody in the industry, who would you want to go meet?
Anybody?
Anybody.
I don't know. That's a hard one to answer because I'm like such a homebody. I don't want to leave. If I could probably go just anywhere, I definitely one time on my bucket list, like I want to see Justin's facility. I want to see Canova.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I've seen him at shows before, the bigger, the Arlington shows and stuff like that. But I know now he's actually cutting back on doing the bigger shows.
Yeah.
But he was at Tinley, so that was kind of cool. But I just don't know if he's going to be, in Texas and stuff again. But I'm with you. I'd love to go see what he has and just go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Oh, look at here. Mike. He said wrong answer. Right, Mike?
Sorry, Mike. No, but I mean, especially just to see what he's come from buying snakes when he was in college to what he's built. It's everybody strives to be like him. He's always on the cutting edge. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
So 50 plus snakes. How do you feed all them?
So I breed my own rats. I do buy frozen on occasionally. A bunch of my big girls, like the 3,000 grams, I give them frozen medium rats. But I'm running 16 colonies right now. I have 9 Norwegian colonies, and then the other 7 are ASF.
Okay.
So where are you located?
New York. I'm like 80 miles north of New York City.
I'm sorry. The South is so much better.
Believe me, I cannot wait to get out of here. I got 14 years and change left, and then I'm out of here.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
Yep.
Just come right on down to Oklahoma. The weather's it's nicer than New York. I can't say that it's beautiful, but
Yeah, I don't think I want to see snow anymore, though, Holly. So I don't know. We'll see.
well, so I'm in southern Oklahoma. We don't get snow; we get ice, like once or twice a year. So it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass on that too.
He's Florida bound.
Right.
So like the wife's really leaning towards like one of the Carolinas or something. So we'll see.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, no, they still get snow and ice.
I say it all depends on the boss. So we'll see.
There you go.
So other than the snakes and such, what other hobbies do you have outside of that?
I'm a huge outdoorsman. October till the end of December, pretty much every free moment I have, I'm in a tree stand till dark. Fishing too. I just like tinkering on stuff too. You know, I have 4 quads in my garage, and one of them's in probably 1,000 pieces that I got to rebuild. And then our other passion is once April hits, we have a camper and we travel all over the place and we take long weekends and, you know, just see the sights and everything.
Where in New York are you? Sammy wants to know.
So, Sammy, I'm in Dutchess County. I'm like 20 minutes southeast of Poughkeepsie. Listen, Mike, you live on the sun, dude. We get it.
Right. I have an extra bedroom. He can come here and play in the snow. I'm over it.
That's right. Y'all listen to Chris. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. It would be awesome for the channel.
So what other pets do you have?
In here, I have a Euromastix. And then right now we have 3 dogs and 3 kids. But the dogs are, we have a Newfie, a St. Bernard, and a German Shepherd.
Nice.
I was going to say kids, but I'm glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, kids, how old are your kids?
So my oldest is 14 and my twins are 11.
Oh, so you're just starting off, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to be long gone out of that diaper stage. I'm never going back there. Like I'll go out for a pack of cigarettes and I don't even smoke if, you know, we had another one coming.
Honestly, I would rather have the diaper stage than the teenage year stage. Absolutely, 200%.
No, I can understand that too. Yeah, my Dylan, my oldest, he's 14 going on 30, you know. So
yep. That's a hard age.
That it is.
So are they all boys or you have girls and boys?
Nope, thankfully all boys.
Thankfully. I can understand that and I could agree with that.
Yep.
Shawn, have you ever found yourself in a situation where where you were able to change somebody's mind about a reptile? You know what I mean? Like somebody a little bit nervous. Have you ever been in a situation where you're able to talk them through it and help them make sense?
Actually this past Christmas, I had a family, the husband Joe, he reached out to me. And he has 2 very young sons, and he was contemplating getting a snake for his sons for Christmas. I actually had the whole family come over. The husband and wife, the 2 boys, the 4 of them were in here. I showed them some of my, because they were skeptical. I showed them some of my bigger females. I showed them some of my smaller males. I'm like, listen, it can go any different way. And they really enjoy. I think they really enjoyed themselves, and I think they started to really appreciate and fall in love with the hobby. And they weren't gone 10 minutes, and the wife actually called me, and she was like, "You know what? We're gonna take two." I was like,
Wow.
"All right."
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So do you ever see yourself becoming like a creator type of thing, doing like vlogs, whether it's daily, monthly, weekly?
I kind of feel like I eventually have to. It just honestly right now I just don't have the time. I would like, even, if I could put together a monthly video, like you said, I'm sure it would help, and it would, get my name out there more and everything. It just, between everything, I just don't have the time right now.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Mike. Mike, you're a bad influence, sir.
So you mentioned your new bongo snake. Can you show it to us?
He's in with
If he's not locked up, yeah.
Oh.
Either way, we're either gonna see him or he's locked, and we'll be happy.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, they're not locked up. So
Yeah.
I just put him in this afternoon. So
What's his genetics again?
he is an Enchi Bongo Banana Het Clown.
It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love his head stamp.
Yeah.
What are you trying to pair him up to right now?
So right now he is with See, I don't name my snakes, and like I told Taylor, it came with one, so it stayed. He's being paired to Tootsie, which is a pastel lesser clown that I got from Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you like the lighter colors?
I do. I like some dark stuff, but I do. I like the lighter stuff.
Yeah. I live on the dark side. I love the dark stuff, but
Me too.
I just recently got my first banana. I keep saying it. I'm bragging on myself here. From Earl from LSR, a beautiful mahogany clown banana, and he is absolutely amazing. And I still love his name. Every time I think of it, I laugh. But it's Bananaconda.
I saw that the other day.
And I'm just like, Bobby, did Bananaconda eat? And I just bust out laughing. He's just like, oh my gosh. A lot of it, you got to have fun, right?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Shawn, do you ever see yourself trying to get into this and make it a full-time thing?
If I did, it wouldn't be anytime soon. I'm going to finish out my career, get my pension, get the boys older, hopefully get them out of the house at some point, and then when I have free time, I would definitely love to just devote more to this, go bigger. But I'm really comfortable where I'm at right now. I think I'm at a good place. I should have more clutches this year than I had last year. So, we're slowly growing. I have a bunch of females coming up. So I'm just hoping every year it's going to get better and better and, just keep working at it.
Yeah. Is this your first podcast to be on?
It actually is. You popped my cherry, Holly.
I think that was Taylor. No. So, what are your overall expectations for the 2024 breeding season?
Like I said, I would absolutely love to have monsoon eggs on the ground by the end of the year. Just clown pied stuff. Like this year, I had my first shot at clown pieds. Just really just taking projects to bigger steps.
Mhm.
I dibbled and I dabbled, and I did bells, and as much as I love freeways and everything, I want to get the clown into there. I want to elevate everything. I want everything to go to a new place that I haven't personally taken it, and that's just my goal. Just keep grinding and keep doing it.
What was your most successful clutch so far since you've started breeding?
Probably it was probably the last year. I didn't know that this banana female was possibly asphalt. I didn't know she definitely was. And for me, when I cut the eggs and I saw 2 banana freeways in there, that was probably I think my wife heard me yelling from up down here.
Right, absolutely.
Matter of fact, Taylor has the boy.
I do.
Yeah, get him out. Get him out.
Oh yes, Taylor. Let's see.
What's that, Bubba? Ooh. Oh, I know.
He's thick.
Wash him out.
Mm-hmm. Still washing him out. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I'm ever gonna get this lighting stuff down.
I'll have to help you out with that. It takes so much lighting, and you're still just barely lit up. He's pretty though. Is he freckled any?
Not really. No.
That's cool.
That's another reason why I think I told Taylor I had a feeling he had the black pastel in him too, and I think he does because it's keeping the freckles out and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very pretty.
See, and now we're super dark.
Yep, now we're super dark.
So are you going to be vending any shows this year?
Me, no. As of right now, no. I'm completely out of inventory. Actually, the mother, that banana asphalt she's actually 8 days overdue from her pre-lay shed. Yeah, so she's driving me nuts. It's almost 10 days. I could have had her eggs in the incubator by now. But when she's ready, she'll drop them.
You gotta give her the massage, man.
Listen, I tried putting on some music. I lit a candle and everything. I tried relaxing her. It didn't work.
Bubble bath, yes. That's a good one.
So, do you ultrasound?
I do.
You do. Okay.
I do. Yep. I bought one last year because I just got tired of guessing. It's well, she's looking thick today, and then 2 days later, you open her tub, and it's no. Yeah. So I got tired of guessing, and now that I'm using some males to multiple females, it's just easier, not wearing him out.
Yep.
Right.
I think it made it easier for us when we got ours because then we were able to see what the snakes looked like when they were ready versus guessing,
Yep.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So what was your inspiration for your logo?
Well, we talked about earlier, when I broke everything down about getting it and the way my wife carried on, I felt, that was my forbidden fruit. I wasn't allowed to have it, and I was going to get it anyway. And to be honest with you, I sat down one afternoon with a couple bourbons, and I was like, and I just started playing with a photo editor, and I just put it together. And I'm very much a creature of habit, so for me, change is a big thing. I keep telling myself, all right, I'm going to have, I'm going to reach out to SinkingPencil, and I'm going to have them redo my logo and go from there. And then I've even pulled his Instagram up on my page and start typing. I'm like, I can't do this right now. It just, I don't know. It takes a little while for me to change things once I get into my comfort zone.
Absolutely. Yeah. I understand that.
Yep.
So if money was no object, what would you buy into? What project would it be?
Money was no object. I would probably, I don't know. I still have it in my saved list on Morph Market. The first thing that comes to my mind is that DG Stranger Clown that's on Morph Market right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it was 30,000 pesos, we might be able to pull it off, but 30,000 American dollars, I can't do that right now.
Yeah, right.
Let's say your wife tells you can't get another ball python, but you can get another snake. What would you go for?
I already have one picked out. The next time I go to Pennsylvania, I'm probably just going to sneak one home. I want like a lavender super dwarf retic.
Oh yeah.
Mike. He's such a hot mess.
So do you have any words of advice for somebody that's just entering the hobby, whether they're looking to breed or just keep for fun?
I mean, I don't think I'm experienced enough to be giving advice. You know, I like to chime in when I can. Probably the biggest thing I would tell people is like, just stop buying everything. You know, because I did the same thing. I was like that Family Guy episode. I was like, ooh, piece of candy. You know, like I just be like, you know, I see a snake and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. You know, oh, look at this one. All right, send it over. You know, it just. At the beginning, I had bought so much stuff that I didn't need. The products, you know, they're practically dead. It was, you know, I bought and I bought and I bought, and I was, you know, sneaking boxes in from FedEx, you know, while she was working at home. Don't mind me.
It wasn't an Amazon box; it was a FedEx box. The live on the side of it. Got you.
Exactly.
So your front porch looked like something out of a Christmas. Like, what is it? Jesus, commercial. There we go.
No, I did it. I did home delivery twice, and you know, I'd be come shuffling in, and she's like, "What do you got?" And I'm like, "None," and I just scurry downstairs. So now I'm just like, I go to FedEx, I park in the driveway, I come in, I go upstairs. Hey, how's it going, babe? Blah blah blah. Run into the garage, open it. Yeah, I got to go mess around outside. And I bring it into the garage and we're good to go.
That's so funny because I always tell my husband, so I did a thing and he knows right then. I don't have to say another word. He knows there will be a box the next day on our front porch just addressed to me, right?
All right, no, she's watching this. I got to make sure my pistol's locked up when I go upstairs because I can already hear her now.
So, Shawn, my husband is watching, and he just messaged Taylor. He thinks you're a very wise man, and he messaged Taylor and said, "Listen to this guy's advice."
Well, tell him I said thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Now, come on, Papa Bear.
Right.
We had lunch together. That's great. So, what is one of the dumbest things somebody has said to you whenever they found out you were a snake breeder?
I mean, probably it doesn't even have to do about like what snakes is. It's stuff, but I have my Instagram handle on the side of my car, and I'll never forget. I was leaving a gas station and I was sitting there and pumped my gas, and I went to get in the car, and this airhead pulls up next to me. What's for Biden's balls? I'm like,
Yep.
So I shook my head at her. I just got in the car and walked away. That was one of the dumbest things I've heard. But I don't know. Thankfully I haven't dealt with that many ignorant people or people that don't understand the hobby. I've mentioned it in like Baker's chat. There are sometimes though I have to like inquiries on Morph Market. I have to hand the phone to my wife and just be like, tell me what they're asking. I'll give you the answer. You type in nicely, because sometimes I'm just, if you're interested in a snake, I really appreciate that. And I will give you all the time you need and try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. But if you're looking to buy a snake, but then you also want the how-to guide, then you shouldn't even be inquiring on the animal right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what really bothers me sometimes.
That's what I call they're testing my Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
With some of the questions that people ask, in the way they act, yeah. And
Yeah.
I swear I'm going to have that statement tattooed like the rednecks on their back. How they literally says redneck across their back. Mine's going to say, "Don't test my Jesus" across my back. Because I really like with family and everything with me. My sister's very supportive of what I do, but then my mom, she's like, the only good snake is a dead snake. We've all heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You need to find another hobby. This is stupid. You're wasting your money. You're this, you're that, and you're the other. And I'm like, yeah, but it's mine to waste.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Like I told my wife, I'm like, it's a trade-off. The driveway used to be full with trucks, and every other week I was bringing home a gun. Now I just bring home snakes. So, it is what it is.
right. I don't know. Guns are pretty fun too.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. Just getting too expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think the funniest thing or the oddest thing that Taylor and I ever got over the snakes, and it happened with us both there. We both had to witness it. Someone told us that their snake didn't like to eat the frozen mice. They preferred them warmed up. Like they were literally trying to feed them the mouse from the freezer.
And it was a 7-year-old snake.
Yeah, they had
a 7-year-old snake. You said
they had the snake for 7 years.
Oh my God.
And they're still number one. They're still trying to feed it a mouse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's the size of some of my yearlings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet. If you're still feeding them that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's just some people that don't need them as pets or don't need them at all. Any kind of reptile.
Yeah, they're just, just like some people, there's people in this world that shouldn't own dogs, and
or have
they
kids.
still go get. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
Yeah. So to kind of backtrack a little bit, I meant to do it when Holly said something earlier, and then I, of course, squirrel. What would you say personally is one of the most underrated morphs?
Most underrated. Yeah, T, you got to put me on the spot here. I see it. Oh my God. I don't know. I have a lot of it too, but it's in the Bell complex. I don't know if it's completely underrated. I mean, I love Phantom stuff too. I mean, granted, it's mystic, but for me, I love Phantom. I think just underrated too and it gets so much hate, is Pinstripe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's like my number one.
Yeah, I have a Pinstripe clown. I don't think I'll ever do anything with him. I mean, maybe down the road I will, but right now he just sits in his tub, chills. He eats every week, and that's it.
I love Pinstripe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what Pinstripe does to when mixed in with some genes, it's gorgeous, and I don't feel like it gets utilized enough.
Absolutely.
I think we went through the whole list.
Yeah, I think we did go through our whole list.
You weren't very well prepared, Taylor.
Right.
I totally blame Effie.
Yeah. What do you want to tell us about your snakes that makes you different from everyone else?
What about my snakes makes me different from everybody else? I mean, that's a hard one. I'd like to think that everybody that's owning these animals is responsibly taking care of them and treating them the way they should be. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, my snakes are the healthiest and I mean most well tamed. I mean that het monsoon girl I have is a complete bitch. You know, it's
I want to see her.
There he goes.
Payback for everybody always wanting me to get the anaconda out.
Right.
all right, easy, mama, easy. Well, that wasn't so bad this time.
Oh, so I do want to say this real quick. I hope this is okay for me to say, Charlie. He does have the hurricane test now. Reach out to him. It's awesome.
Ooh.
Man, what do you have there?
This is my pastel special 100% het monsoon that I got from Dave Green.
Nice.
Actually, I didn't even get her. So funny story, my wife was so against snakes that once she started seeing a little bit of the money, she bought this animal for me.
Winning.
Yeah, that's winning
Mhm.
for sure.
That's funny. We can still hear you whisper, T.
Do you want me to whisper sweet nothings to you?
So this girl, she's at about, I don't know, 700, 800 grams. I'm hoping to have her up by the end of the year.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay,
Okay.
it kind of blinked out there for a second.
Show us more. Show us what you've got.
You want to see what I got, huh?
Yeah.
Like snakes, or you want me to shake it for you, Effie? I'm not sure.
You can shake it while
We're not going to argue.
However you want to present it, you go ahead.
But if you do have anything for sale, you can absolutely show that off.
Yeah, I have a couple, nothing really special. Just like a male I'm not using anymore. I'll show him.
There you go.
I never even did anything with him. This was another one of my, ooh, I gotta have it. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
So this is Enchi pewter spinner.
That's beautiful. It's too bad my husband's watching.
Uh,
Yeah, dog off.
We can sneak it over, Taylor. We'll sneak him over.
That works. That works.
So,
Gorgeous.
you know, when I first got him, I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, you know, yeah, see, he does have some wobble. You know, it's like, oh, wheel a combo, everything will be, you know, cinnamon or Enchi. And I was just like, you know what? I'm like, I'm never going to use them. You guys want to see the first guy that I bought that started all this money spending?
Of course, yes.
I mean, he's just a Mojave, but this is the guy I got in April of 2019. He's just my big Mojave boy.
damn, he's huge.
It is huge.
I know that's what she said, but
Big ball.
I'm half Irish, Holly. You ain't gotta worry about that. That's him. And then, this guy I like. So I know, before anybody chimes in, I know what Special does in Pied and everything, low pattern, but I wanted to get this guy that way I can make my own Special clown Pieds and see for myself what it'll do to the pattern. So easy, killer. Oh, you don't like yourself? So this is an Orange Dream Special double het clown Pied.
oh, and that's for sale.
No.
I was like, hey.
You were
Do you know
pissed
what kind
off
of
today, huh?
kind of special it is?
This one, no. I have another no, I sold that special. Kid Will and Baker's chat bought that, but that one was Baker. This one, I'm not really sure what line he is, but he's so bright. The way the OD and then the Het Clown influence it brightens him up so much.
Yeah, his blacks look really black too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he does not like seeing himself.
Nice contrast on him.
Yes.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I just have that NoCo Super Special male, and I actually bought a special, and I don't know what line it is, special pet clown female from John Feely. And she's so pretty, though. So I guess that'll be his future wife.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I got the Phantom that's 66 het monsoon. Then like you, Holly, I got that one from Anthony. My het monsoon male's actually in there with her now. So we'll
the female I got from him, I actually ended up giving it away as a pet.
Oh, really?
Because Billy really didn't see any of the het monsoon markers. So I was like, there's no sense in me keeping her if I don't have anything to put with her. I had no male, nothing. So
yeah. And then yeah, I mean,
what's going
the
on?
one I got from Anthony, it definitely has a little bit of markers. It just may be the normal pattern, but you guys want to see some of the potential scrambler stuff I have?
Oh my goodness. So you got some of that for sale, right?
Oh, no.
That's the one I really want to get into. Charlie said monsoon samples going to lab next week. Test coming soon. That's cool news, man. Very good news. That's amazing.
So she's actually, she's going to bite me. She's actually a visual pied, even though she doesn't look it, because it was a pie-to-pied pairing. All right, calm down. This is the girl that bit Baker right out of the egg.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's still a bitch. I swear to God, she always tries to tag me. But yeah, so she's pastel,
I love that.
YB, probably OD, possibly leopard, and then possible scrambler too, and then she's 100% het pied.
Can I see her head?
Het clown. What'd you say?
Her head?
Probably get a close up.
Shit, she's pretty. Even the lines on her head are all scrambly looking.
I swear it's just the New York water, because your boy with me now, he is calm as could be. So I swear it's just something in y'all's water.
Honestly, I blame it on the Long Island guys, because these Long Island snakes are mean as shit.
That's funny.
And this is the guy I got last Sunday from Baker. I went to the expo. I didn't even have a plan on coming home with another snake. But, of course, Baker had to bring this dude. And once I saw his dorsal, I was like, I got to get him. So he's got the same thing going on there, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's a sibling to the girl I've got. That looks pretty similar.
From his latest clutch?
I don't even remember. Maybe
This is the one. This is the one he cut on Christmas, I believe.
Oh, okay. Nope. Still freaking beautiful, though.
Yeah. He's cool.
So I've heard like the tornado and the scrambler are the same. Have y'all heard the same thing?
I've heard it mentioned before. I don't to be honest with you, I think a lot of genes are the same, and just everybody has different names for them.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie does have. We were joking around in it in the chat earlier. The Blitz. What else was it, Taylor? Hurricane and Trick. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Blitz, Trick, Hurricane.
Yeah. We're not going to confuse people. It is a hurricane test. But, somebody will say something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you do anything with the hurricane, Shawn?
No, that I haven't gotten into. So like my biggest groups right now is my Clown Pride project. Yeah, I can't talk today either. Clown Pride project. So I'm running total in that between visuals and hets. I think I'm running a 2.5 in that. My monsoon group is a 1.3. And then I have DG clown stuff growing up, and then stranger stuff. I have a stranger clown male, a pastel lesser stranger clown. I actually have a shed over there. I got to send to Charlie because he's also 50% het hypo. And then yeah, so I just got a lot of clown stuff. A lot of clown stuff.
I do love clown as well. It's one of my favorites.
No, I love pieds. How many pieds do you have?
Visual, I think I only have 2.
That's me. I only have 2.
And to be honest with you, I just got the visuals like 2 weeks ago. I have one that's an asphalt yellow belly pied, and then what is she? She's a pastel OD pied. That's like 1,100 grams.
I honestly just thought you said asshole yellow belly pie.
No, he's an asshole too. We're all assholes.
So I got a Barnhart Black Pastel off of Nathan, and that is one of the spiciest snakes I have ever dealt with. As soon as you open up the drawer, it's like a spring you've pushed down, and as soon as that opens, she goes straight up in the air every time, and she gets me every time.
Yep. The stranger clown, he's like that, and then the phantom that's het monsoon. I don't even fuck with her because she is just
guys.
She comes right back on me.
I do need to play the sponsor video. I forgot it this time. Play it real quick. All right. So everybody, there's going to be some updates coming to the Husbandry Pro app. I believe it's this Sunday. Jeremy from Morphs is going to have Robert on his show. And everybody really needs to tune in for some amazing updates on Husbandry Pro. And if you don't use it, you need to use it. That is the only way I can keep up with. I only have like 67 snakes. And if it wasn't for that program, I would not be able to keep up. Seriously.
So, Shawn, what temperature do you keep your snake room at?
80 during the day, and then usually at nighttime it drops down to about 78 on its own.
Why are you not pink cheeked like us? I'm dying in here.
Like I said, I spend a lot of time in here. You know, I have I'm a video game nerd too, so you know I'm down here every night, you know, playing video games too. So most of my free time spent in here, so it doesn't really bother me as much as it used to.
Yeah,
you just need to clean tubs more.
No, well, guys, we are right at an hour. Taylor, do y'all have any more awesome questions for Shawn?
I don't think so.
When are we going to meet you? Are you coming to Tinley?
No.
As long as it's not during deer season again.
It's always going to be during deer season.
I know. Yeah. If there ever was a chance, it'd be the March one. But I just this year is crazy. We're going to Alaska. We have so many trips already planned that it's just years already jam packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that happens. Unfortunately, like April, ours is in April this year in Dallas, and that is our time to go to the lake and do our big fishing with jug lines and everything. So, but I'll definitely make time for the show.
No, I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, Shawn, it was super nice to meet you. If you want to wait, we'll just close this up and visit backstage for a few minutes. So everybody
right.
for coming out and talking and shooting the BS with us and learning about Shawn. Shawn, you seem like a cool guy. I can't wait to learn more about you. And Taylor and Mama, thank y'all for coming on the show. Now, I'll see everybody later. Bye.
Appreciate you, Holly. Thank you.
Yes.